may have more than one person wanting to rebuttal, but Mr. Daniels asked first.
I just wanted to clarify, K through 14 receive a lot of funding. It's the four-year institutions that are not getting the adequate funding that they need to come keep their doors open.
I will. You know, I appreciate what you said because that raises a good point. You know, what I'm trying to say is that we can't buck the trend in manufacturing. Certainly there are going to be some unskilled jobs, some entry-level positions, but most of our jobs are going to require some post-secondary education. That's just a fact. So we need to equip those workers with the right kind of education. A big thing is just getting students through high school. Keep them in high school. I don't know exactly how we can do that, but I bet Justin has a good idea. I bet that there are people that are in education right now that can tell me the best way to do that. You know, I think that what we have to face is reality, and that's that the jobs in America will be skilled labor jobs in the future. Now, there is some thought that we are entering into a 20-year golden age of America being at the height of industry, and that's not good, because what's at the end of a golden age? A downturn. We don't want to do that, and the best way to prevent that is through education.
Mr. Richardson.
I think I started this when I was talking about the manufacturing sector. Let me explain something. I think we have to understand how the economy works. Whenever we create a technology job, and that is our primary industry here in North Alabama, there are secondary jobs that are created to provide support for that primary job. What I mean by this is when you create a technology job, someone comes to work in engineering or they come to do something else, they buy a home. So that drives the home market. They shop at the local Walmart and the local store, so that creates jobs there. They take their kids to daycare, so that creates jobs there. Essentially what you do is you create jobs in your competitive advantage, in your primary market, and your primary market creates jobs in secondary markets, and that's what drives diversity in your economy. And so that's essentially what I'm saying. It's not that we need technology jobs or retail jobs and other jobs. What I'm saying is if we want to get the low-skilled jobs back, we're going to have to be more competitive in our primary market, and that primary market is high-skilled technology jobs.
Yes, Mr.
I'll make it brief. Yeah, he's talking about the butterfly effect with a job. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's an IT job, a technology job, a service job. They all have a butterfly effect, and it spreads the wealth of economics throughout the system. I think we also need to focus on finding a way to bring back some of these manufacturing jobs. I think America is suffering from a disadvantage and a competitive edge that other countries have by the low wages, the low taxes, and as a nation and as a state, we can address that issue and try to entice companies to come here, but we need to bring more manufacturing jobs because they also, you know, whether it's cars need parts, you know, they need mechanics, and they need people to assemble them, so there's another effect there, and as we push more manufacturing jobs overseas, then all we're left with is, you know, technology jobs. That shouldn't be our only choice. We need to make sure that we diversify our economy within the borders of the United States, and we need to try to bring back some more of those manufacturing jobs for people here.
But even those low-skilled jobs take some post-secondary education. I mean, you have to have post-secondary education.
Ms. Hart, we need to move on. Next question.
Okay.
I'm sorry.